Welcome back to the Plum Island Horror. I don't know if we're doing well or not. I don't think we're doing well. But anyway, we've got a lot of injured units. And we've got quite a few of these murder horrors coming down the tracks, which is also not good. Alright, well, we're going to be reaching in the bag. I think I caught up on all of the errors. At least I hope I did. Let's go. And we have the last token to pull out for this round. And it is the Plum Island Constabulatory. The police get to go again. Alright, they do get an adrenaline move if they want. And let me see if I want to do any adrenaline moves. And that's foot movement. And actually looking at the position of where all of our police force is sitting, I think we're going to leave them be. Or do we want to leave them be? Yeah, I think we're going to leave everybody where they are. Although this guy can go to the fire station and do a search. Ooh, that might be you know what? That might be a good idea. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, he can move 2. Do we want to move him there? Oh boy. Actually, we're going to move him 1, 2. Oh, he can't go across there. Yeah, we're going to go 1, 2. He's going to go to the fire station. There's nobody currently on track 2 coming down. He is behind these guys. So we're going to put him at the fire station. He's a foot movement of 2. Alright, that's what we're going to do. And we are going to move... I think we're going to move our shooter 1 over here. And we're going to move the policeman 1 here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I wasn't going to move anybody, but now I've decided to do it. Alright, we have 3 actions that we can take for our police force. Alright, I had to check the rules because I was wondering if you can crowd control civilians into a location that has murder of horrors. And there's nothing in the rules that says you can't do that for crowd control. So, we're going to do our first action with Friday here. Now, I mentioned Friday's special ability, Respect My Authority. When this unit conducts a crowd control action, pick 1 of 2 options. Point the way each civilian unit moves 2 areas. Or escort. This unit moves along with 1 of the civilian units during this crowd control. So, we are going to have, he's got an admin of 5. He's going to move all 4 of these 2 areas, 1, 2, right in here, to the hospital. So now the hospital has an absolute mountain of units there, which is not a huge deal because now we're going to do our second action for the police. 1, 2, right there. And for our third and final action, we're going to use him for crowd control again. And for crowd control again, he's got an admin of 5. He can move 5 units. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 7 units there. So let's move the 5 highest. We'll move the 2, we'll move another 2, and they can move 2 units, another 2, and a 3, and a 2. Alright, so we're going to leave the 2 1s at the hospital with Friday. All of these guys can move 2, so they're going to go through the beach and into the dock area. Right on! Now we've got a ton of civilians here with a boat that can get them evacuated. That was our 3 actions, and now it is time for follow actions. If the Greenport Township wants to do any follow actions, which I think they probably do. Alright, first follow action for the Greenport is we're going to have Ed here move 1, and so, yeah. Now we have to pull a fate card. No event. Oh, okay. We can do that a second time. He's going to do a crowd control, and he's going to move all 4 of these guys right here with our shooter and our policeman. Of course, we're getting them ready to be shuffled across the South Bay Bridge. Yes! And this guy's got an admin of 4, so that's awesome. That was also another action. Do we get an event? No event card. Oh boy, did we ever get super lucky. That's the end of our round. So now we have to do end of round actions. Alright, we are on to the end phase. Replenish location step. Night round only. I think we have an exhausted location. Well, night round only, so we can't do that. Mutation regeneration. Our one mutation hasn't moved or been hit or anything, so that's not going to take effect. Biohazard infection step. This is the one that could cause us grief and pain. Yes, we're going to be pulling 2 tokens out of the biohazard bag. Now we got red ones in there. Oh man, there's lots of tokens in here. Come on, let's pull out 2 green. Can we get lucky? Can we get lucky? Well, there's a yellow. Come on, and what do we get? Come on, green, 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 and a yellow. Okay, 2 yellows. Yep, that means our biohazard track is going to move up 2. Which is not great, because it goes 8, 9, and now we're going to be putting 4 Murders of Horrors for each spawn. Okay, and lastly, refill the turn order bag, so all of our tokens will go back in the turn order bag, and then I think we just advance the round marker. Boom. We're still going to get 3 actions. We're in the afternoon now of the 26th. Alright, let's get back to the main board. We're going to start pulling tokens again for round 5. Alright, the beginning of turn 5. Oh, and yes, at the very beginning round is the hunger phase. But of course, we're not in the night round, so we don't have to worry about phase 1. So now it's the activity phase, which means we're drawing tokens from the bag. Clear that. Alright, first token we get is... What do we get? What do we get? We get... Impending Doom. Wow, what a great time to get Impending Doom. Right on the very first turn. Alright, which means we get one of these lovely event cards. Dazed and Confused. Alright, take a close look at that. I'm going to read it offline, and we're going to come back and figure out what this does. Okay, this couldn't be too much worse. So we're going to draw a fate number, and we're going to look at that track. And if there's a track that has units and civilians together, we're going to have a brawl, possibly. So let's pull a fate number, track number 4. On track number 4, we have absolutely lucked out. Because it says if any contain both player units and civilian units together, a bloody fight breaks out. Wow, we got lucky on track 4. We got the mayor. We got 4 civilians down here. No, we do not have any units and civilians at the same place. So we dodged that event. It's all good. Alright, let's go back to the bag. Pull out a token. Oh man, we got so lucky there because we have a lot of one. If we'd have pulled 2 or 6, we'd have been in trouble. 2 or 6. 2 would have been horrible. Alright, let's pull a token and we get... The police force gets to go. Oh, that's good. I think I want them to go now. Police force gets adrenaline move. Do we want adrenaline move for the police force? I don't think so. Or do we? Do we? No, I don't think we're going to have any adrenaline moves for the police force. Well, I got to think about this. No. No, we're not. I don't think we are. No, I think everybody's in the position I want them to be in. So we are going to have Friday here, of course, is going to take the first action. He's going to do his crowd control. He can move these guys 2, 1, 2. We have an absolute mountain of survivors down here. So for our next 2 actions, we're going to use the boat here, the Alyssa, can evacuate 2. So we're going to do that twice. We're going to have 4 evacuations total, and I can't remember what we've got here. We're obviously going to take the 3, the 2, and a pair of 2s. So we're offloading 4 civilians out of the docks, which is awesome, which means we're going to get some points. So we want to see who they were. We have the Brady family. We have Leading Edge Graphics. We also have the Pollinger Law Office and also Coons Coffee Shop and Roastery. And that's going to give us a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. Alright, 9 more evacuees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh boy, we still have a long ways to go, but that's at least something. And now it's follow actions. if we like. Let's figure out if we want to do any follow actions for the Greenport Township. Yeah, we're going to do one follow action for the Greenport Township, well, to start with, and we're going to take our fireman here. He has an admin rating of 4, and he's going to do a crowd control. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's moving all 4 of those civilians onto the South Bay Bridge. Now, do we get an event? Ah! Well, it had to come bite us at some point in time. We draw an event card. Oh man, back the camera out and have a look at that. I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky again, but I doubt it. Mercury in retrograde. For the remainder of this game round, all helicopter boats... No! All helicopter boats are treated as if they're disabled. They may not move for any reason. Normally they would be used to evacuate or use gunship. No! Place Mercury retrograde marker. Game round space. Are you freaking kidding me? Well, we can get people off the Bay Bridge, but we can't use the boats to evacuate anybody. Okay, well, I'm going to find that token. That's going to nerf us for the boats. Yeah, found it here, so I'll put that on the turn track. Man, that sucks. Okay, well, it is what it is. Yep, another token from the bag. Oh, that was an absolutely horrific event. Man, I did not like that. Alright, we're going to be pulling one more token from the bag for today. And we'll end it off with that. And we have... Yep. The Murder of Horrors are going to be spawning. And they're going to be spawning 4 now and then activating. Oh dear. They're spawning on track 5. They're activating on track 4. Ah! Well, is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, we're going to be spawning on track 5. This time it's 4. Alright, honestly, track 5, not of a huge concern at the moment. We're going to get 4 in here, though, which means it's going to be 7, which means they're only going to be moving 1 space. But, of course, the night turn, next time, I'll get to move 2. Alright, we're now activating track 4. Well, it doesn't matter how many spaces these guys are going to move. They're going to move 1 space right in here. At least this is a town space. There's going to only be 1 hit against our mayor, but our mayor is only rolling 1 die. So that's pretty bad. So can I get the dice trainer? So 1 hit possibly for the mayor. And he's rolling 1 die. Come on, mayor, do your thing. The mayor is good at directing traffic. He is not good at fighting Murders of Horrors. Yes, we need to add another red cube to the bag. Oh boy, oh boy, that's terrible. And our mayor has to take another hit. And for some reason, I thought he'd been hit before, but apparently he hasn't. But he only has 3 health, so that's a little nasty, him getting hit like that. So, we still have some more Murder of Horrors up at the top to move. Alright, there are 2, 4, 6 of these guys. They're going to move 2 spaces. 1, 2. Yeah, they're coming down the track. And yes, I'm using the bag o' zombies for instead of the tokens that come with the game. I haven't mentioned that in a while, but if you're watching along and you forgot, these do not come with the game. These are little zombies miniatures for the Zombies game. Alright, that's activating track 4. And I think I am going to leave it off there for today. So, man, we got nerfed with a horrible event. Man, we can't use our boats now to evacuate anyone. That's bad. All right, let's zoom out, wrap it up for today. All right, well, that's going to wrap up our episode for today. So we are sitting at 15 evacuee points. We need another 10. We need another 11 points of evacuees. What do we have here at the South Bay Bridge? Let's have a look. We've got 2, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And down here with the boats, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 13 points ready to evacuate if we can ever get the boat to evacuate again. All right, thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for comments, subscriptions, likes. This is the Plum Island Horror. Playing with the constabulary and the township, and I don't know, I think we're in trouble, maybe from the biohazard track, but we have to, we can do a decontaminate action here, move the track back twice, but the mayor is kind of in a little bit of trouble, I think, at the moment. He keeps taking a hit. It won't be good. All right, thanks so much. I'll see you next time for the continuation.